What's up, nerds? I'm McKinley, and today I'm doing the Love Wins tag for my Pride Month extravaganza, which I have not been posting enough, and I know that, but I'm just not in a great place health-wise, so it's been really hard to talk myself into filming. But anyway, I'm just going to jump right into this tag. I don't remember who it was created by. Hold on. No, it's on my phone, which I'm filming on, so I can't. I will leave the original video down below. There's only 5 questions, so let's get into it. The first question is your favorite LGBT plus author. For me, that is Sean David Hutchinson. I have talked about him many times on my channel, but these aren't all his books, but they're all the ones that I own. I love him. Why do bad things happen to good people? I love his books. Most of them have, well, not most of them. These 3 have queer main characters and their own voices, and his other ones have queer characters in them. This book has not only a queer, no. Yes? Yes. This book has a queer main character, and his best friend is gender fluid, and I just think it's really good. He's really good. I love him. I love the way he writes. I really like his writing style. I know it's not for everybody, because he does make a lot of male jokes, but I think that a lot of boys are like that, so yeah. My favorite LGBT couple, that's question number 2, and that's Henry and Diego from We Are the Ants. I've said this before. I've said it in my review, which I will link on the screen. I just love them so much. Diego is like a little precious cinnamon roll, and they're so cute. I love them. But I also really like Simon and Blue from Simon vs. Homo Sapiens. I'm rereading that book right now, trying to get out of my reading slump. They're so cute. Question number 3 is an LGBT book that's not about LGBT plus issues, and for that I picked Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova. This is a book about Bruja, who is bisexual, happens to be bisexual, and she ends up trying to get rid of her magic and accidentally sends her entire family off to a different universe type thing. And yeah, it's not about her being queer at all. It's pretty good if you like those type of books. I didn't like totally love it, but it was enjoyable for the most part, but I could do without the rat sacrifices, I gotta say. Question number 4 is an LGBT book that directly deals with LGBT plus issues, and for that I chose Georgia Peaches and Other Forbidden Fruit, which I just posted a review for, I think this week, and it deals with her being asked by her father to go back in the closet, and I will link my review on the screen. 5th and final question is LGBT books that you think are underrated, not talked about enough, so I have a few here. The first I talk about a lot, but I don't ever hear anyone else talk about it, is Girl Man's Up by Emmy Gerard. This is my favorite book of all time, and I've talked about it many times in many videos, but I think it's a fantastic book. I can't believe it's a debut. That's how good it is. And the main character, Pen, is trying to figure out how she fits among her strict Portuguese family and how she fits in the world. It's just so good. And the couple in it is one of my favorites as well. Another one is, this is the second book in it, but the Better Nate Than Ever duology by Tim Federle. I talked about this one in my A to Z of Queer Lit, and I've talked about it on my Instagram. I love this duology. It's middle grade, but it's so freaking cute, and everyone should read it. Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. I never hear people talk about that. It's pretty new. This is a pretty new release, but either way, it's fantastic. I have a 3-minute review for this one as well that I will link on the screen. Juliet Takes a Breath by Gabby Rivera. I also talked about my A to Z of Queer Lit. And I don't ever hear anyone talk about this book, and it's just a really feminist, not fun, but it's a feminist book about a Puerto Rican girl who realizes she's lesbian and comes out, and then she goes off to this internship in Oregon and is kind of like thrust into the queer community and learning so much more about intersectional feminism and queerness, and it's really good. And then also Far From You by Tess Sharp, which is in a wrap-up. I'll try and find it and link it on the screen or down below. But this is a book about a bisexual main character whose best friend was murdered, and she's basically taking it upon herself to figure out who did it. Symptoms of Being Human by Jeff Garvin. I have a review for this as well that I will probably link down below because I think I've taken up all my cards. But this is about a gender fluid character named Riley who is struggling with their identity and coping with a father who's a politician. The father is not bad though. He's not like abusive or anything. And they're starting a new school, dealing with bullying and stuff. And then both books by Sarah Farzan, I don't know how to say her name, but they both deal with Iranian main characters who are queer. And then None of the Above by I.W. Gregorio deals with an intersex main character who doesn't know they're intersex until high school, and how she deals with that, finding that out. And she's got a single father, and it's also a really great read. And I never hear anyone talking about any of those, so I just figured I'd throw them at you. I always leave Goodreads links down below for any book I talk about in every video. And so if you want more information on any of these books, they will be linked down below. That's it for me, guys. Let me know if you've read any of these books, or if you have any queer recs that you think I might not have heard of or read. Like this video if you liked it, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!